Hey, we should also mention a big success story in wrestling going on. I think we should touch on Slammiversary for TNA just set an all-time attendance record. You may remember TNA was first started here in Huntsville in June of 2002. Well, this past weekend in New York, there was a record crowd there to see TNA Slammiversary. 7,623 fans. It is a big deal. This broke the previous attendance record from back in 2013. I gotta say, man, this is great for the entire industry. This isn't just good news for TNA. A report like this is good for AEW, WWE, New Japan. Just seeing that wrestling is on the upswing, that's good for the entire industry, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. Anything something trends upward is a good thing for that entity. So yeah, I'm all for the growth and opportunities that things like that provide. So yeah, I'm all for that stuff. I think that's good.
We're pulling for TNA. We know that Carlos Silva has been talking about trying to get a, television deal, and I know there's been a lot of chatter about that. I think it would be great if there was a true blue viable number three, and boy, it certainly starts to feel like TNA is going to be the standout number three, to the point that Eric Bischoff even got people stirred up earlier this week. Jim, you asked me about it before we clicked record. I guess Eric, in an interview he did with Ariel Helwani promoting Real American Freestyle, basically said something along the lines of, "Hey, congrats to them. You know, it's an attendance record, and they've clearly got great stories and great talent, and fans are with them, and they've got some momentum. If they get the right TV deal, and
What
there's
is
just,
the right TV deal, Conrad, in your opinion?
I'll be honest with you, I don't think that the problem is a TV deal. I think the more we take a look at what WWE is doing, and we realize that they've abandoned the most successful wrestling show of all time, Monday Night Raw, and they've taken it to a streaming platform. I felt like that was going to be the wave of the future, that we were no longer going to be just all consumed with an American television deal, and instead look for global distribution. So I didn't think that a TV deal was all that important, but certainly AEW and Tony Khan does, and certainly TNA does. So I'm going to admit, maybe I don't know as much as I thought I did about wrestling, because it feels like from a global distribution standpoint, that would be priority, and somebody would pay for that, because wrestling, as you know, Jim, it's not just something people in North America are interested in. It's something that appeals to wrestling fans around the world. So of course they all want to check it out. I thought it would be a huge success, but we're hearing reports that maybe not as many people are watching that show on Netflix as they originally thought. What do you think, Jim? Do you think streaming is the future, apps are the future, or is TV here to stay for professional wrestling?
I think TV is here to stay for pro wrestling. I don't really know. It's a head scratcher to me. Using myself as an example, I'm a huge wrestling fan, have been forever. However, I've never watched one episode of Raw since it moved to Netflix,
Okay.
and not because I'm boycotting. I don't have Netflix, and I haven't gone to the trouble of getting it. So what happens on Monday night? I don't know. I read about it. I don't
Wow.
see it. So I don't know how well that's working, and using those things as a reference. So I guess we'll see. Maybe it'll catch on. But I watch SmackDown on Friday nights because I have access to it, uh, readily and easily on USA Network. But I don't have the wherewithal to watch it on the Netflix app or the Netflix distribution area. So pardon me. So yeah, I don't. I pull for all entities of that nature to be successful.
Yeah.
It provides more opportunities for fans to see more talent, for more talent to see the opportunities to to invest in their own future, their family's future. So I'm for all that. I just haven't watched it because I'm not a Netflix guy. and out of no particular reason. It just, I haven't got the app and I haven't got this and that. So I don't know, man. I don't know how good a deal that was. Maybe financially going in on the bottom line it was a viable alternative, but I don't see it being a difference maker, and I might be wrong.
I have to admit, I kind of thought that the WWE was enjoying so much success internationally. Like it felt like they could just charge crazy prices whenever they would travel. Like I remember the pricing for that Australia show where they did a stadium, and man, tickets were just crazy expensive. So I just thought, hey, there's so much appetite for WWE internationally. This is going to be a home run. Our topic today is one of the best in-ring performers of all time. Maybe in an alternate universe, someone would have referred to him as a hell of a hand, a hell of a talent. But man, he was really a trailblazer. When we talked to Eric Bischoff about the importance of the NWO, everybody always talks about Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. But for Eric's money, he felt like the chief antagonist, the guy who kept things stirred up, who kept things interesting, was Sean Waltman. And I think you could make that same argument about DX. The first night after Shawn Michaels goes down and people wonder, hey, what's next for DX without Shawn here, having left at WrestleMania 14? Who shows up the Monday after WrestleMania? Sean Waltman. And it was like they never missed a beat. DX picked right up where they left off.
All right.
He's one of the more interesting characters in pro wrestling, don't you think?
Yeah, he is. The only thing I was ever concerned about in the beginning was his habits outside the ring. Is he going to walk the straight and narrow, manage his extracurricular activities? You can't smoke dope every minute of every day and make it work. He's a great talent. And the thing about Sean Waltman is that he has a great mind for the business. For a guy his size to manage that as well as he did is a pat on the back to him. Smart kid, good kid. I'm a big Sean Waltman supporter, to be honest with you. I think he worked his way out of that drug and alcohol state, and I'm just proud as hell of him. He's really a talented guy, and I think he would, somewhere along the way, somebody missed out on a young Booker type guy, not Booker T. Not that there's anything wrong with Booker T, but certainly Sean was ready for more activity, more thinking about the business more. Smart guy, good guy, and I'm just happy that he's still alive and doing well.
Don't we all love summer vacation, relaxing, laying out by the pool, barbecues, hitting the beach, doing, well, nothing? Well, how about a summer vacation from your house payments? With SaveWithConrad.com, you can do just that. Reduce your monthly payments by making the equity you built up in your home work for you. You can roll together those high interest rate credit cards into one lower monthly payment and perhaps access some of that newfound equity to turn your house into your dream home with no money out of pocket. And how about this? You get to skip your next 2 house payments. That's right. You won't have to make your June or your July house payment. You're done until August 1st. Go right now to SaveWithConrad.com. Let my team run the numbers for you for free. There's no obligation, and if we can't help you save some cash, we won't waste your time. And did I mention we're offering a 3-year guarantee right now? That's right. That means if at any point interest rates improve over the next 3 years, you get a free refi. That's right. No new lender fees from us. So you get to save money now without wasting money later when the rates improve on a whole second set of closing costs. Why not go to SaveWithConrad.com and get a guarantee? Save money now and save money later with your friend in the mortgage business. That's me, Conrad Thompson at SaveWithConrad.com. Shoot me an email at Conrad@SaveWithConrad.com. Give us a call at 888-425-0105. Or get yourself a quick quote, even talk to a live person right now at SaveWithConrad.com. NMLS number 2129, equal housing lender. Let's take a summer vacation from house payments at SaveWithConrad.com.